Hey yo guys, what's good? Nova Blaze here, back with another video, and today we're here with a new game that's in testing still called One Punch Man or Wound Punch Man. I don't know how to pronounce this. This is created by my good friend Kirishia, who is the creator of the Slay Online game that made a bunch of videos about. Keep in mind, if you were still waiting for that video, or not video, but game to release, they didn't quit the game. They just revamped it. It looks a lot better, but I'm not allowed to disclose like sneak peeks and stuff like that yet. But I'll be sure as soon as, you know, we're able to go through those, I'll definitely do that. But right now I just want to show, hold on, let me just turn this thing off real quick. Okay, but what I wanted to do was kind of go over the different class and weapons we'll be going through the game. I was going to do that in a actual like, within the actual game itself. But the video where I was doing that, like, it was like a 45-minute video because getting the 1% took like 4 hours or something, and then the fucking file crashed, so we're not doing that. First of all, we have the cyber class, so I'm gonna just like go over these, explain how they work and all of that stuff, the different moves, the problems within them. So let's go. So this is the cyber class, Genos. The Q move is a ridiculous long range AoE move. Nitric beam, I don't know what that's supposed to do. It does not work. Self-destruct. Self-destruct. Okay. So, really quick, let me like give some details within these moves, alright? The DMZ move, that one is a really good one. Like, its range, it does high damage. The next move being Nitric Beam, that move is bugged. Like, I don't know if, because at the time, like, I was having issues with the game, but at the time that I was testing the game, this move did not work. Self-destruct, that's a good AoE move. Personally, when I have like, I honestly wouldn't use this as much, especially when you have Jet Overdrive, because Jet Overdrive, this move right here one shots every boss. Like, all you need is about 10 stat points into your ability, and you're pretty much one shotting. Like, this thing is OP. It does like 120, or yeah, it does like 1,200 damage with only 10 stat points. It's hella busted, but it's like a 1%, so it's really hard to obtain. So the next one is the Esper class. This one being the 50% of the class like area. So the first move is the rock throw. This move is also kind of bugged, so you can't just I can't just press Q and it'll launch. I have to like hold it. I don't know if it's supposed to be like that, but you have to hold the Q until the rock shows up, and then you can shoot it. So you can't just press Q. You have to like let the rock show up. The next thing is the Esper flight. This is by far the best transportation in the game because you can actually, constantly go airborne, doesn't drain stamina. Next is Tatsumaki. This move is also bugged. It doesn't do any damage. Like, it does animations, but it doesn't do the damage. And then the best move in the kit, Meteor, is really good. Like, even though this is like a 50% chance, if you're grinding with this, if you get Meteor and you're grinding with this, it's gonna be pretty simple. Like, it's not that hard. But it's not the best one, considering that, Tatsumaki's bugged. Esper Flight, it's not even a damaging move. It's more of like if you're just trying to explore the map, I guess, or you're a runner or a track star. But either way, it's not the best for or whatever. But Rock Throw is also kind of bugged. So this is this is decent for grinding, but for PvP you're just gonna get clapped. It's not that good. Um, the next one to go over is this. So here is Superhuman. Like Saitama's class or whatever. So the first one is normal punch. All right, you shoot a long fist range. It does great AOE. This is a really good move. Next move is consecutive punches. So it's just kind of like a little barrage, right? It's like a little barrage. It's not the best move in the kit, to be honest. Like, you have to be up close to use it. I think with only 10 stat points within your strength, it does like, I think 100 something damage maybe. It's not that good of a move. Like, maybe if you're grinding, or like, I wouldn't, I can't ever see someone using this. It's not that good of a move. Next is Serious Leap. All right, it's form of transportation, but it's also an attack. It's really good. It's good AOE, does good damage, and its final move, Serious Punch. is really good. Watch this. Just that level of AoE. I could say this would be a pretty good PvP what's it like class to use. So definitely use it if you get it, keep it. Because let me just say right now, the RNGs in this game is gonna be pretty hard when it comes out. It was confirmed that there will be a ×2 luck here within the announcements. Sub announcements. Alright, I don't know where it was, but they did confirm that you will be able to like they'll be giving a ×2 luck, ×2 EXP, and ×2 something else. So they're gonna make it pretty easy for when the game first comes out. Now the final class to go over is the Volton class. So this one is honestly this is a really good one. Like honestly, I would say that this could probably compete with Cyborg. So and this one is keeping the superhuman was a 20%. The Volton is a 5%. So let's go. So that's the first move. Million volts. This is a nice short range move. It's pretty. I would say it's easy to dodge if in a PvP, but it's a good grinding move. Does a lot of damage. It goes long range. Next is a what's the lightning dash. Boom. That's like the best transportation if you're in like PvP wise. You have lightning emperor, which is pretty much just a lightning Rygo. Boom. You become Enel. So you got free devil fruit, bro. And then a billion strikes. Boom. That is a really, really good move. I had an argument with someone with whether Cyborg or Volton would be the best fruit, not fruit, jeez. Whether this would be the best for grinding. And at first I was completely opposed to the idea, but then I thought about it. It's definitely something that if you were grinding with, it would be really good. So whether you get Cyborg or this, just know you have like one of the best classes. Like it's really great. So next is the gun. Let me play this. So now my issue with the gun is that it does like really low damage with this M1s, but at the same time you have good range. So that's the first move, the Star Shooter, the triple cross, and then Deadshot. Now the problem with this is that one thing I should actually have mentioned, right? Deadshot does not work. Like you can use it, but the damage on that doesn't work. Like you won't, nothing's gonna take damage. I think with Volton, all of the classes here they do work. Um, Superhuman. I'm pretty sure all the superhuman class, superhuman moves, they also work. Same for Esper. Esper, I explained. Cyborg, I explained. So next is the bat. By the way, this is like the second best weapon in the game because I just want to say the rest of the ones they suck ass cheeks. So I'll go over in a second. And this is the long range M1s. You just click and you're shooting a little gun. Next is the bat. The bat is by far the worst weapon in the game. So you have the ground slam. You got the red riot. All right. It's really close range. Oh, whirlwind. Yeah, it's not that good. It's really bad. Compared to all the other weapons or not weapons. Actually, I would. This one is decent. Like it's either last or second to last because martial arts is pretty shit. Um, but the whirlwind kind of clutches it. But its M1s are bad. You're never gonna use its M1s. It's no. Um, Next is samurai con. By the way, I should also explain. Gun is a 50%. I think, no, 20%. Gun is a 20%. What's here? Bat is a 50%. Samurai is a 1%. So let's go over this real quick. So first move is finishing slash. It's a nice lunge move. Does really good damage. Then you have dragon breath. Dragon breath is if you're using like, let's say you're using maybe superhuman, maybe you're using cyborg, something that doesn't have like great transportation. Samurai is it's kind of a nice thing to have because its dragon breath can pretty much just be used as a transportation type move. It also does damage, of course, but like I can't even see the damage on it to even scale it because of how far you get lunged. Next is the Giga Drive. Giga Drive is pretty much the superhuman leap. Does good damage. It's a really good move. And the last move, Twin Dragon Strike. And yeah, It's surprisingly good for being a weapon. Like, this is by far the best weapon in the game. It's hella good. It's M1. It's just not gonna show, but it does like an M1, 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 and then it does like a Fury Slash. Each M1 doing maybe about 100 damage if you have like 50 stat points in it or something. So I don't know. I don't know how that works in other terms, but it's a really good weapon, best in the game. There's also I think that might be all. Well, there's normal combat. Normal combat only having just a ground smash, which makes sense why they wouldn't show it. It's not really worth the time. So that's pretty much it. That's everything within the game so far. They're gonna be releasing a raid slash boss update. So if you guys enjoyed that video, drop down, leave a like, subscribe. I'll be double uploading, kind of showing the actual gameplay and so on. So till then, Nova Blaze, I'm out and I'm tired.